Yeah.
All right, Scotty Smith, second place.
Yep.
You were battling for the win tonight. Did you expect that?
I wanted that. Definitely going into it, I wanted it. I didn't know what to expect. I talked about it a little bit with Ryan after the race. I'm coming off of a knee injury again. Just a smaller one, though.
Like you whacked it or training? Okay, so that's not as bad as a repetitive motion.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is riding, like after an hour, it would lock up. Like all that soft tissue, I couldn't ride without pain since Rochester.
Are you guys getting in the cryo tank? Are you doing that?
Wish. I don't think we don't have the technology quite yet.
Jam doesn't have a cryo?
No, not yet.
Ow, come on.
Yeah, no. Maybe we'll get it someday.
All right, so Gary Milburn's a pretty quick guy, and you're up there battling with him. I heard at one point you were definitely like kind of laboring. Did it just come down to like, was he just outpowering you? Like, what was going on?
Unfortunately, well, good for Gary Gary's a great bike handler, it turns out, and Gary's really good, and I don't want to take anything away from him, but I was definitely on the wrong equipment tonight as far as tire choice and pressure. The whole race I was kind of on the rivet in the corners, which with my handling kept me in the race, but there was a couple sections where he would gap me at least a couple seconds, and he would know it and he would hit it, and so then I would have to chase back, and so that's what happened on the last lap. He got a gap on me somewhere in the top section, and I just couldn't. It stayed. He held it for a little while. I just couldn't bring it back with the tires I had today. It was
so
like
what kind of tread were you running? Were you on?
I was on a middle, like a Grifo tread pattern, but a couple corners were like ice out there with the dew and it being matted down by all the riders. It was like a skating rink. I could have used a lot more bite, and then I was also running like 25, 26 psi, which again was fine on most of the corners, but there was just that few, and switching on and off with Gary, I think he knew the corners that I was having trouble with, and he took advantage of it. So what are you going to do,
All right, so is the knee injury, is that kind of behind you at this point? Are you kind of moving forward?
Yeah, finally is. It was a couple days ago, Monday, I started riding again for longer than an hour and a half, which was great, like a good step forward. Doing like endurance, not just easy spinning. And then, so doing the race tonight and having no pain, I think we're getting back to it. But unfortunately, just like it puts you back, like I'm going to have a rough KMC, I think, but...
what were you hoping to eke out there if you're going in hobbled?
Yeah, it's tough to say with the training that I've been doing. I, again, don't know what to expect. Riding around with Gary at KMC is probably a good goal. I'd love to get into the top 20. Top 15 for UCI points would be huge. But yeah, really no expectations. I'm just happy to be riding again and pedaling hard. So try to go up from there.
All right, man. Well, great job tonight. Good to see you out there. Thanks.
Thank you.